Welcome back. Tuesday, Tennessee Tuesdays, episode
3.
3. Wow, look at this. That's on a roll for us. I'm excited.
We're definitely on a roll with this.
We do 3 consistently. I feel good.
I do feel good.
I feel even better because this week, Friday, is Tacos and Tequila, which we mentioned in the last episode.
So if you haven't got your tickets, buy your tickets because you're going to miss out on a great event.
This isn't sponsored or anything. We just really like the event. If you're local and you like tequila and you like tacos, who doesn't like tacos?
And you're supporting a good cause at the same time.
It is, and it's an awesome event. Looks like weather's going to be great. Weather has been fantastic in Tennessee lately.
Beautiful
except for today.
weather.
Today was a little off, but...
Today was gloomy, but that's all right.
That's all right. We'll get back into the swing of things, but... Speaking of tacos, we were going to talk about food today.
We're going to tell you guys where our favorite local restaurants are that we eat at. We don't eat, per se, at very many chain restaurants.
I think it's one of the biggest questions we get is, hey, I'm visiting, or, you know, what kind of food do you guys have out there? What's your favorite restaurant to go to? What do you miss, you know, about where you came from? And it's usually always something selfish. Food.
And we did a pretty good job of a variety. I think we'll hit almost every different option of food you could think of.
And these are consistent places that we go to. These are not like, oh, I've heard such and such is good.
Maybe we'll try it.
There's good reviews there, you know, like Bella. Bella's a great example. It's in a new Italian restaurant downtown Maryville. We have not been personally.
Taylor
Kids have been.
Has been twice.
Heard lots of people have been. Great reviews. Heard great things. But we're not going to mention. Well, we're not going to recommend Bella's because
we
haven't been
haven't personally ate there.
But these ones we have all been to.
These are all ones that we eat at on a regular basis, consistently.
Yeah. So I think starting off, we'll hit the... I had to make a list because there's a lot.
I think we'll hit main restaurants first.
So this is like all around American food, I guess you could call it. Right?
Yeah.
So...
I think that works.
Black Horse Tavern.
They have great food. Their pizza is amazing.
They have pizza there that has a garlic butter crust. Right? As an option. Get it. You'll thank us later.
It's also a brewery, so you can get their local beer that they brew in-house there.
Which is kind of deceiving, actually. Actually, the whole, like, building, it's huge. And you think, wow, this is a big restaurant, and it's not. It's
the restaurant is small. The brewery takes up most...
That's our dog.
Most of the restaurant.
But yeah, they have great vanilla cream ale that's awesome. Lots of beers to sample and try.
They have great appetizers as well.
Great menu. They have fried green tomatoes that we got there the one time. Delicious.
You're
so
not
good.
A tomato fan.
So good. They're so good. Okay, so that's Black Horse. That's in Maryville. Maryville, Alcoa. I'm not sure. It's right there on the border.
I think it's on the border.
It might actually be Alcoa. I'm not sure. Okay, next on the list, Burgers.
Burgers
That's what
is...
it's called.
The one we go to is in Lenore City. They do have a second restaurant that we've never been to, and we just realized that.
I think there's 3.
Is there 3?
I think there's 3 locations, actually.
Oh, we've only been to one.
The one we got to is Lenore City. Fantastic. Always great service from the girls there.
It's the burgers, salads.
And it's literally called The Burgers. That's the name of it.
And you have to get their chili cheese fries. They are to die for.
Babs has 4 days left on 75 hard, and that's all she's looking forward to.
I just need some chili cheese fries in my
But they have
mouth.
great burgers. We do get them medium to medium well because they are huge patties. They're cooked, and I don't know, sometimes it's a little too pink for some people. But they have great sides. You can get onion rings, salads, coleslaws. They have chicken. They have fish and chips. They have all sorts of stuff for the great outdoor patio with live music in the summertime.
And they do have a bar, so you can get drinks if you want. But they do also have a special every month. We've never tried this special. We stick to our basic hamburgers.
CP burger for me, it comes with chili, jalapenos, mayo, cheese, it's glorious. It's a mess, but it's glorious.
And I just get the Freedom Burger. I can basically build my own burger with whatever I want on it.
So the burger's fantastic spot, Lenore City, and other locations, like she said.
Just look them up.
BKW, Big Kahuna Wings.
There is only 2 locations, and it is amazing.
So you just gotta check when they're open, because the Farragut location has different hours from the Westtown Mall area location.
I think Westtown Mall is open Monday through Sunday.
Now BK Dubs is fantastic because they give you your wings breaded with the seasoning, and then the sauce is on the side. So you determine the sauce. You determine how much you want to dip it on, what flavor you want to dip it in.
And you can also get a sauce flight of, I think, 4 different sauces.
Yep.
And so you don't have to just have 1 sauce or 2 sauces. But the chicken is not breaded like...
It doesn't taste like
it's not like
fast
extremely
food. Like, it doesn't taste
thick
anything like
breading.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
And they have amazing sauces. You can get 2 different rubs on it. Their original rub or their fire rub.
The fire rub is my go-to. It's amazing.
Great appetizers as well.
It's not like Buffalo Wild Wings at all. Like hit or miss. Sometimes you get too much sauce. Then there's no sauce. Then it's kind of right in the park. And then you leave feeling kind of blah. Like...
This is all like chicken. If you get the boneless wings, as Matt calls them, chicken nuggets. They're
not chicken wings.
Like all breast meat.
Yeah, but BK Dubs is fantastic. And there's tons of other stuff on the menu as well. Appetizers are amazing. The loaded fries, another thing Babs is looking forward to.
They do have great guacamole. Unfortunately, we cannot get it because Matt's allergic to it.
Just that one. Like, I have a weird thing with guacamole. Like, it's hit or miss sometimes, but it depends on the spices, I think. But they have a great bar, good beer flights. They have whiskey flights. They have tequila flights.
And service is always on par.
Yeah,
I've
it's been
never
great.
had a bad experience there with service.
The Westtown Mall location is bigger. They are expanding the Farragut location, it looks like. But Westtown Mall... You're not going to wait a long time. You got plenty of options for
and
tables.
if you have a big party, I would recommend going to Westtown
yes.
Mall.
Yeah, because Farragut is very small. Blue Tick Tavern, downtown Maryville.
They have great food.
They have fantastic food. They have a...
And they have a variety of food. Pizzas, steaks,
They have
burgers,
an appetizer
pasta.
that is poutine fries. So if you don't know what that is, it's Canadian, I believe, right? Like French
yeah,
and Canadian.
it's French fries with a brown gravy and cheese. They add pulled pork to theirs.
It's so good. It is so good. Great bar setting. Again, they have great pizza, great
Atmosphere.
They do like sports podcasts there in the mornings with the high schools and all sorts of events. You could rent out the upstairs area. Fantastic gaming loft. Like if you have a bigger party going on,
I haven't been upstairs.
there's
so I'm not
arcade, there's
100%
pool
sure.
table, there's all kinds of fun stuff and bar up there and plenty of TVs. But great setting downtown Maryville. Definitely recommend that one.
And there's other options downtown Broadway if we're walking around, going in shops if you're down there.
And sticking with the downtown theme, last on like the all-around American food list, we'll call it, Downtown Grill in Knoxville on Gay Street.
It is amazing. That restaurant is huge during football season for UT. They have a local... Actually, they brew their own beer in there. It's a big restaurant. They have tons of food. You name it, from pizzas, pastas, steaks, hamburgers.
But it is a fantastic spot, like she said, UT games. Just in the summertime, just a good atmosphere and place to eat when things are going on outside and people are just out and about.
And it's always fast service, even if they're busy.
Just so you know, that is not like a child screaming.
It's our neighbor's goats.
That's a goat. And the goat has been getting its head stuck in the fence, and I have a feeling that is what's going on right now.
Matt seems to think sometimes it's his nieces.
So I don't know if that's coming across on the mics. It's got to be because it's very loud.
It's really loud in here.
So we're just going to go with the screaming child because I'm not going to get up and go do that because that'll distract the dogs and we'll get all sidetracked. So that's it for American traditional style. These are all places we go to often and we love. They're good. So from our experience,
I would recommend going to everyone.
jumping to say like Asian food, right? Our go-to is Sakura. Sakura.
I'm not going to say it because I'll say it wrong anyways.
It's in Maryville. It's right by Target. It's just a little tucked in the corner, little hole in the wall by Casual Pint and that area, and Smoky Mountain Brewery.
Yeah.
Right there, small little place.
It's always busy.
Best sushi. Best sushi. I remember I was skeptical when we got here and
my mom's like, you guys want to go to sushi? And Matt's like, I'm not 100% sure on that.
Sushi, Tennessee, it's probably catfish, like who knows.
If you don't like sushi, they do have a great menu. You can get hibachi chicken, you can get hibachi steak, you can get the lo mein noodles or fried rice. All of it is phenomenal. You get a decent portion too.
Now it's not a like Teppanyaki grill, like it's not cooked in front of you. It's an actual like restaurant. So you go and you order. If you do get hibachi chicken or noodle, like they bring it out on a plate, like they cook it in the back and stuff.
And you get veggies, and their veggies are always good.
But the sushi's fantastic. Would definitely recommend that one. And then the other place we recommend is Wasabi.
That is in Knoxville, and that is a Teppanyaki grill.
It's by Main
Costco.
Place. Is it by Main Place or is it by Costco?
It's by Costco.
There's
It's on
one
the
by
corner.
Main Place though, right? That we haven't been to yet.
We have not been to that one yet.
Mackenzie and Baylor went to that one, but so this one's by Costco. Hibachi.
We took Mackenzie there for
This
her
one
breakfast.
is Benihana style hibachi grill, like so they
Yep.
cook in front of you.
Tons of grills, so I mean the wait time is not very long because they have like 7 or 8 grills.
But we do like this place. We have gone to a couple others, but we do like this place because I don't know if it's the way they cook it or what they're cooking with. It's not a lot of oil or something, but you don't feel that bloated
You don't feel icky when you're done eating
blah
it.
feeling, right? It's good.
And if you don't want to eat the Teppanyaki grills, they do have where you could sit down at a table and order, and they'll bring it to you.
And they do have sushi as well. Did I get sushi?
You did get sushi,
I
but
think
I
I
don't
did.
remember what you got.
And it was fine. Like, it didn't stand out weird or anything, so.
Matt's very picky with his sushi, so these are places he would get sushi from.
And it's good. Like, verified. Good, we've been here. We like them. So, moving on from that to the Italian side of things. Joe's Italian. It's the only place we recommend. Joe's Italian in Lenore
City is phenomenal.
Now, there's one in Maryville. We went there once, had a really bad experience, but it was a young waiter.
We didn't get food. We just had bad experience sitting down. He didn't pay attention to us.
Yeah. There was like a UT football game on, I think, and he was more into that, which I understand. But this kid was.
He couldn't remember what drinks we ordered, and we only ordered a water and a sweet tea, so it shouldn't have been that hard.
It takes a lot for Babs and I to get up from a restaurant and like leave. Like, we didn't leave bad reviews or anything, but it takes a lot for us to get up because I completely understand service side of things. Things happen. We have patience. This was one where it just really tested us, so we got up and left.
I don't think we've ever got up from a restaurant and just walked out.
No. And I mean, we paid. We got garlic knots to go.
We
Their
ate
garlic
them
knots are fantastic.
in the car.
But going back to the Lenore City one, fantastic selection of plates and options for meals
And all these restaurants we are telling you about, their prices are pretty.
These are all affordable.
They're not expensive restaurants. I mean, yeah, we may have one expensive restaurant on there, but most of them are affordable for a family to go to and enjoy.
So then jumping ahead, so that's really it for Italian.
Oh,
That'll be its own thing.
oh, never mind.
So then kind of like a general like side, like off one category for us. So Lenny's Subs in Knoxville.
If
you
you
want
just
sandwiches.
want good sandwiches.
Old fashioned, just you want a turkey sub.
It's like a mom and pop's deli.
It's amazing. Go up there.
And they
homemade.
have all kinds of bread, and they have one bread that you really can't get at like
The pumpernickel.
normal like sandwich shops,
Yeah.
and it's our favorite, the pumpernickel bread.
homemade potato salad, pasta salad, like stuff like that. It's just you walk in and you get that vibe.
It kind of reminds us of our sub shop that we used to go to in California, which was Seven Oaks Deli, which is amazing sub shop.
And it's not like, you know, you go to Subway and it's like 1 slice of meat, 2 slices of meat, 3
and they
slices
charge
of meat. That's it.
They don't upcharge you for extra meat like Subway does.
No, they like literally put enough meat on there so you don't need the extra meat option. That's what's cool. Yeah. So Lenny's Sub, that's up off of Kingston Pike.
It is on Kingston Pike, but I don't know.
I couldn't tell you the exit though. I know where it is, but just not.
I just know it's by my hairdresser.
It's by her hairdresser, and there's like a Lululemon shop up there and stuff.
Other than that, I'm not 100%
it's
sure.
West on Kingston Pike from the university, east on Kingston Pike from West Town Mall. You can find it in there somewhere. Plus, you can use Google. Their fantastic website, www.google.com. It's got every answer you ever need for anything, just in case you were wondering. Full service barbecue.
Full service barbecue is, as I call it, the gas station barbecue.
Because it's at an old gas station in Maryville, but they actually have a new location in Lenore City as well. It's
great food. Lots of meat on your barbecue. If you get a pulled pork sandwich, they give you tons of pulled pork.
Now, they were at Tacos and Tequila, right? Serving
tacos.
And
they did pulled pork tacos.
So good. They were delicious. Fantastic option for barbecue, full service barbecue. They also have a food truck, right? I think that goes around.
Yeah, that's the food truck that was at the taco festival.
But it doesn't go around like town, I mean.
Yes, they do events.
Okay, so they do sometimes with events and all that, but full service barbecue, fantastic option.
And it literally is like pulling up to a gas station. You go to a window, you order, they'll call your name out, and there's tons of tables. They have like checkers on the tables for the kids to play with, coloring baskets. It's just a great barbecue place, and it's not that expensive either.
And then last on this little category list is Windy City Grill on the water. So that's over here in Friendsville in our little local marina.
And it's more like bar food. You're not going to get like a fancy dinner per se, but it's great bar food if you're at the water.
Fish and chips, burger, chicken strips.
They do have appetizers. They have a big bar selection.
Beer selection, like fantastic little outdoor patio where they have karaoke and stuff you could sit on along the bar on the water side. Great little restaurant though. And it is a spin-off from Windy City Grill that's in Maryville, which we've been to a couple times. I like it. Again, couple customer service things, which kind of left a bad taste in our mouth. We still like stayed and ate and stuff, but it was when kind of this whole thing started that we've had going on the past 2 years that we're not going to talk about.
The food was good. It was more or less customer service.
Yeah.
And you do still have a big problem with customer service because they are short-staffed. So you have to be patient with a lot of these restaurants because they are short-staffed and they are trying their best to fulfill everyone's orders.
So Windy City Grill on the water, fantastic option. Fantastic option. Now, the only pizza place that we frequent.
Frequent visit.
Like frequently.
Okay.
We love.
I'm going to put this out there. The pizza is a little pricey, but it's worth it. It is amazing pizza.
But is it pricey though?
Some people would say it's pricey. I don't think it's pricey because the quality of the pizza is amazing.
Hard Knocks Pizza. Okay. 3 locations. Soon to be 3 locations. You've got Hardin Valley. You've got the Bearden location. And then you've got Central coming, right?
Which is more downtown Knoxville,
North Knoxville. But fantastic. Like
all their food is fantastic.
We go to the Bearden location on Kingston Pike also. So this is kind of just down from Lenny's.
It is close to Mackenzie's boyfriend's dorm, so we kind of meet there for pizza.
But it's just, like, we'll get the bone crusher, and it's just stacks of pepperoni and sausage. And
they definitely don't shortchange you on toppings.
No, not at all.
You get tons of toppings on your pizza.
The barbed wire that has jalapeno and pulled pork and just drizzled barbecue, not overwhelming barbecue sauce.
The garlic knots are amazing.
It just hits the spot. Like, it's perfect. So it's like, and So pricing $18, I think, for
A 12-inch pizza.
a 12-inch pizza, which ends up being 6 slices. Babs and I do that. Like, that's perfect for us. And we destroy it and destroy garlic knots, too.
And if we take the kids, we will get 3 pizzas, but there's also 5 of us going.
And every plate is cleaned. Like, it's gone.
We bring home 1 slice of pizza the last time.
And they do have a few beers on draft. They do have beers in can. They do have wines. Great selection. Salads. They have a lunch special, which is an 8-inch pizza.
And a salad and a
salad
drink.
and a drink, I think, which is fantastic.
And I think it's like $15.
They have calzones. They have dessert stuff. But a great thing, they just signed on with One Knoxville, the soccer team that's coming. They're the official sponsor, which is cool. This is just chaotic with our dog barking now at the goat, and the goat's still going crazy. I don't know if this is coming across on mics, but I'm sorry if it is.
Sorry, you're going to hear our goat. Well, not our goat, but the neighbor's goat and a dog bark.
But Hard Knocks is the go-to for pizza for us. It's the right blend of crust. It's the right
the sauce. Everything. I mean, just everything's
more
amazing.
toppings than you can imagine. And like I said, you can go to Papa John's and you could pay $16 for the pizza.
It's never...
But you feel like I just ate Papa John's. When I leave Hard Knocks, I'm like, that was
good.
So good.
I promise you, you go there, you will not leave a slice of pizza.
It's really good. It's that good.
It is delicious.
All right, moving on from our pizza obsession. Mexican.
Well, we only have 1 Mexican restaurant.
So we'll highlight the quick one, Chapulines Tacos. So it's actually to the side of a gas station.
By the Easy Stop.
Which is backed by Pellissippi Parkway. Great tacos. Again.
And they load the tacos with meat. It's no shortage.
Again, some people say, well, it's kind of expensive for a taco, $3. When your taco's overflowing with meat and toppings and stuff, $3 is not expensive for a taco. Because 2 tacos and you're full.
Yeah, you definitely don't need more than 2 tacos.
They have great guacamole. I can eat their guacamole just fine.
Everything that I've had from there has been amazing. Their burritos are like small pillows.
Pastor, carne asada, carnitas,
chicken.
Everything. So they have all the good stuff, like street taco style. But restaurant-wise, Mexican.
Our one and only Los Amigos.
Los Amigos is our go-to. There's lots of other options around here, but you find more Tex-Mex style cooking in Los Amigos. All right, I'm hopping back in here. Sorry, we had something with the camera, so we're just improvising. Like we said, like last time it was the recording and stuff.
Last time we only had 1 mic.
Something with the SD card right now, so we switched to cell phone camera. So if you're watching this online, that is why. You got to improvise. You got to run with things. You can't sit here and dwell and freak out about things. We've talked about this before.
I think we checked all of our favorite restaurants off.
So going back to Los Amigos, sorry. Los Amigos checks all the boxes. They've been here since the 80s. They're Southern California born and raised, so it's like authentic Mexican food.
The most authentic Mexican food you can get.
You sit down, they bring you the chips and salsa. It's one of those things when you go to a Mexican restaurant, you know immediately how their food is going to be by the salsa. Salsa's great, so it checks that box right away. They have queso cheese dip. They have great guacamole. Appetizers are all fantastic. You can get the fajitas, which is a mix of steak, chicken, and shrimp. There's enchiladas. There's tacos.
And their prices are reasonable. And I always get the combo meal, so I get like 2 items and beans and rice. That's my go-to. Fridays,
Hector will always do a special where it's something that he's creating in the kitchen. The barbacoa is unbelievable. If you get the chance.
You never know what you're going to get until Friday.
If you get the chance and it's Friday and it's Hector's barbacoa, I promise you will not be disappointed.
Check it out.
It's honestly some of the best I've had.
It's really good.
And margaritas are great. You can get them in a pitcher as well. I've slid over to micheladas right now while Babs is on 75 hard, so I'm not drinking a margarita in front of her because I know how much she likes those ones.
And I can't drink beer because I just don't like it.
And it's funny because Tennessee's not really, I don't know, they're not exposed to it maybe as much, so whenever I'm drinking a michelada, Like everyone's like, oh my gosh, what is that? Is that a Bloody Mary? Is that a? I'm like, I gotta explain it to them.
And one girl at Los Amigos makes
Christine, shout out
best.
to you. You make a fantastic drink. That's my favorite. So
Matt will request her to make his drink.
it's almost as good as Dodger Stadium's. Dodger Stadium, I will pay $18 for a michelada, but it's amazing, and it's the experience, and that's one thing I do.
That's his Dodger thing.
And I have no problem with that. But Christine makes a fantastic one. So, yeah, Hector and the crew there, fantastic. We love them all at Los Amigos. Definitely, that's probably one of that could be the most favorite restaurant on this entire list because we do go all the time, weekly. But that's it for the Mexican food. Fancier side of things, Walnut Kitchen.
That's a local restaurant in Maryville.
In Maryville, they do a lot of like farm to table type stuff. Definitely,
It's higher end steak, and it's worth.
I'd say on par with Fleming's.
Yeah.
It's not like Mastro, not Ruth Chris, but it's Fleming. Like
it's on par.
It's fantastic meat, fantastic appetizers that you share.
And like you said, all of the stuff, most of the stuff is farm to table.
And they have a lot of specials.
They always have different
They'll
specials.
send out emails of specials they have going on, and around the holidays, Mother's Day, and all that stuff, they'll have specials as well. We just can't get away from animals today. My gosh, what is going on?
Oh, dear Lord.
So Walnut Kitchen, fantastic. Very good.
It is an amazing restaurant.
I had on here just because we got to mention our favorite food truck, Ario Cheese Wagon.
If you love grilled cheese sandwiches,
Which who
check
doesn't?
her out. Everyone I've had from her is phenomenal.
Nacho Mama.
Holy guacamole.
Ricky
It's
Ricardo.
guacamole and chicken.
Just
Even her basic
the OG.
old-fashioned grilled
OG
cheese,
grilled cheese.
is delicious.
Now the best one on there is blackberry smoke. That's cheese, blackberry jam, jalapenos, bacon. It sounds, I know, but I remember I think it was the first Friday we were here.
And we went to Friday Night Lights.
Summer on Broadway.
Yep.
Went to Ario Cheese Wagon. I was
And
like,
my
let's
mom's
get
like, you guys got to try this. And I think everyone tried it.
it. Hasn't been the same since. It's amazing.
And she does a monthly special. So every month she will have one grilled cheese sandwich that is the special for the month. So this month it is a pizza grilled cheese sandwich.
Which was great, fantastic, tons of bacon,
Awesome.
or tons of sausage and pepperoni, and just a great mix.
I mean, she always comes up with the best specials for the month.
And Tina is just,
She's the sweetest person you'll
she has the
ever
biggest
meet.
heart. She is one of the greatest human beings on this little rock we're floating on, and she's just fantastic. And if you get the chance to meet her, you'll see why. But the whole crew her sister's amazing too.
Rhonda.
Just an awesome group. So if you get the chance to see Ario Cheese Wagon,
Follow her.
Definitely
If you're
recommend
out here, follow her on Instagram. She does post her schedule every Sunday, so you can find her.
she'll be around
Crazy.
town. She'll always be at Casual Pint on Mondays. So that's a go-to for sure in Maryville. We have on here breakfast. I just want to make a quick note on breakfast because there aren't really die-hard breakfast places, but we go to Waffle House. Waffle House is their jam.
And it's a chain restaurant, but it's phenomenal.
It's just, phenomenal is a stretch, I think.
For breakfast.
It's good. It's good. It checks the box for breakfast when you want eggs, hash browns, bacon, waffle,
It's just simple.
grits.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's probably why I like it, because I'm not
But people ask us, where do you guys like to go for breakfast? That's where we tell you, Waffle House.
I mean, unless you want something fast, I guess you could.
Yeah, there's plenty of fast ones. But again, we don't mention fast food stuff because we don't eat fast food. We don't eat it. Plain and simple. Baha'i Bowl. I hope I'm saying that right.
Bahia Bowl.
Bahia Bowl.
I think.
Is that right?
I think it's Bahia.
They're new.
Bowl.
On Maryville, on Broadway. Newer. We went in there for the first time.
Smoothies and bowls.
We walked in there and we were like, wow, smoothies are kind of expensive.
They better be worth it.
But then again, I don't know, we're used to a Jamba Juice or a Juice It Up, which we haven't had in forever anyway. So I'm sure their prices are up there too.
Oh, I'm sure everyone's is.
So an $8 smoothie, I was kind of like, whatever, we're here.
It was a decent sized smoothie.
It was decent size, and it was good.
It was good, and it didn't taste like it had too much like fake sugar in it. I felt like it was all
ice, like chunks of ice that they filled
more
with.
real fruit than anything.
So I was impressed with it. I was actually impressed because my first impression when I walked in, I told Babs, I was like, this is kind of, I don't know. But
it's not, might not be the thing, but we're going to test it out.
But it was good. Coffee places, Southern Grace, Quick Fix, and Ugly Mug. Southern Grace is awesome. It's an old house, wraparound porch.
They just have great coffee, a wonderful atmosphere if you just want to hang out and drink coffee with your friends. They
Doesn't have that hipster
vibe. Quick Fix is a drive-through.
Quick.
So you, like the name Quick, you drive through, get your coffee, and go on the way. They do have bagels.
Einstein Bagels.
So if you want to get a bagel and a coffee, great option.
Ugly Mug is in Lenore City. Another great option. They have great coffees and great mixed drinks as well.
And they do have some breakfast items.
Bars, Casual Pint and Round 6, both of them fantastic little spots. Round 6 is kind of cool. They have some flight options, some different beers.
That's more of just a beer place.
Right up from the bowling alley. You can go bowling too. It's kind of cool.
Drop your kids off, go bowling, and you guys can go
try some beers.
Try different beers.
Casual Pint's fantastic, like we said. Tina's there on Mondays.
Casual Pint, I feel like, has the biggest selection of beers where you can buy individual beers and kind of build your own six-pack.
Yeah.
So you could try like different beers.
It looks like a market kind of, and you can just. There's
hundreds. They do have 6-packs of beers that you can buy that are all box that are just one beer type. But if you want to try different beers, I would recommend going the 6-pack route.
Yep. Which is another cool thing about that back here too in Tennessee. You can go to Kroger, you can go to Ingles, you can go to any one of these places, and you can build your own 6-pack, which I think that's becoming bigger everywhere else. But we just noticed it was big.
We build our own 6-pack because Matt will get like 3 or 4 different beers, and then I'll get like 2 beers to try. And then, it's a great way to try beers. If you don't like them, you didn't spend a whole lot of money on a 6-pack that you got to drink anyways.
Another funny one, if you do want to try beers, you can go to Kroger. Kroger has beer tasting. They have a little bar built in. Kroger, the grocery store. So it's like a Ralph's. You can go in and have a beer.
They do have wine. You can sample wine as well.
That's great. I forgot about that.
I mean, if you're grocery shopping and
you want a beer, go grab one. It's stressful.
I mean, me and Matt have done that. We've been waiting for a prescription at the pharmacy and went to the bar and got a beer and then went back and picked up our prescription.
Now, there's probably a few others that we're missing on here.
But for the majority, I think we hit all of our like restaurants and go-to things that we hit all the time.
The only thing left is dessert, which we saved the best for last.
Well, yeah.
Brewster's ice cream is our go-to in the summer.
Hands down, the best ice cream. But I'm going to throw a twist in ice cream because the Shell gas station by our house
that's right.
serves Mayfield soft serve ice cream. It is the only gas station that serves Mayfield's soft serve ice cream.
And they're big cones. It
happens to be like down the street from us. And the prices are great. You can go in there, get a family of 4 ice creams for like under $10.
Yeah, it's great. If you like soft serve and who doesn't like Mayfield's, you can get swirl, chocolate, vanilla. I forgot about that. Good call.
I just had to bring it up.
That wasn't even on our list.
I love soft serve ice cream and I love the half and half. So that's like my go-to during the summer as well.
And then our other one was buttermilk sky pie. So if you follow the vlog and you've seen our vlog, like soccer practice, like we'll go and we'll get like a pie and like we'll eat pie while we're at soccer practice.
The cool thing about that is you can get a whole pie, or you could do like, I think they have a 4-pack and they're small mini pies, and you can get 4 different pies, or you could just get a mini pie if it's you and your husband and he wants apple and you want something else.
Chocolate cream pie. They have the I-40, which is
the I-40 is
and
phenomenal.
Like, it's just.
And they always have a monthly pie as well, and it goes to normally a charity of some sort.
Yeah, they usually have some nonprofit that they're giving money back
I don't know what this month is because I've been avoiding their emails because I can't eat them.
It's almost time.
So,
which is her big ultimatum that I gave her the other day, because her options would be whatever your first meal is going to be on Saturday when you're officially off of 75 hard. You've got burgers, you've got Big Kahuna wings, you have a margarita at Los Amigos, you have Hard Knocks.
I'm gonna go with, I think on this one, I'm gonna go with Big Kahuna wings.
Ooh, I would have said Los Amigos.
I really want French fries from there. Right. It's a bad thing to say.
We'll see what happens then.
But then I also kind of want burgers because their chili fries are just...
You got a thing for fries, huh?
They're right there in my heart.
All right, so that was our list. I mean, like I said, that's a big question that we get asked often. It's like, hey, where's somewhere to go eat? You know, and I have this all typed out on my notes thing, and I just send that to people, like copy and pasted, like, there you go.
I mean, there are plenty of chain restaurants if you want to go to a chain restaurant, but we've kind of, like, veered away from them. We like to support more of a mom and pop style restaurant, so these are all mom and pop restaurants for a majority.
Yeah, there's more option of mom and pop out here. I mean, we'll go to Cracker Barrel every now and then, or Olive Garden, like here and there, but like that's all we had when we used to go. I was like, oh, let's go to Chili's. Oh, let's go to Applebee's. Oh, let's go to Outback. Let's go to...
And I think we're kind of over that style of food. We kind of like more of the mom and pop style. I feel like...
You're over it because you have the chance to go to mom and pop now and get good quality food.
And we forgot Lee's Chicken.
Oh, well, yeah, Lee's Chicken is another one. We forgot that one. That's on the quicker side of thing. Lee's Chicken, if you're looking for something that, as opposed to KFC or like Bojangles or Popeyes, like Lee's Chicken is solid chicken.
It's great.
It's an amazing spot. So Lee's Chicken is on there too. But going and supporting a mom and pop or a small business instead of a chain, but you're getting quality food as well. You're getting different recipes and different styles as well. It's just...
And I feel like the service at mom and pop's restaurants are a little bit different than a chain restaurant.
We tip higher back here than we've ever tipped before.
You get better service at most of these mom and pop shops.
We tip in between 30 and 50%. Depending where we're at. Los Amigos, it's almost always 50%.
Except for when I get the waiter that I don't like and Matt leaves me in charge of tipping, I don't tip very well.
But back here, I don't know. It's a personality thing too. Like people are just friendlier back here and like enjoy their conversations.
And most waitresses or waiters, they love to talk and just get to know you.
Yep. So,
I mean, like at our local restaurants, we know most of our...
It's a much different experience
waiters.
Back here. I was trying to remember what the minimum wage is on the waiters back here.
I think it's $2.75.
I was trying to look it up just so we had an exact number, but it is in the $2 range, I know.
I could be wrong, but I'm almost 100% sure.
It is... Tennessee employers can pay as little as $2.13 an hour, as long as the employee earns enough in tips to add up to the federal minimum wage of $7.25 an hour. And I've heard from bartenders and other servers as well that if you pay with a credit card or tip with a credit card, that
they get taxed.
Server has to pay the service charge of the credit card fee as well. So I always try to tip in cash as well if we can when we're out and about.
Now big chain restaurants, who knows what they're...
Yeah, I don't know. But that's again why we like to go to the small mom and pops. So, all right, well, that's food.
So this week was just...
It's one of our favorites, you could tell, because we like to talk about it. And
our favorite restaurants that we've, I guess, learned to or love now that we're out here in Tennessee.
First-hand experience from all those. There's plenty of other great restaurants out there. So if anyone's like, oh, what about blah, blah, blah? We haven't been there, or if we didn't mention it, then we don't really care for it. So.
And if it's something that you guys may like that we haven't tried, send us a message. We will definitely try it out. We're not against trying new restaurants.
I'm not against food.
We love to try new restaurants.
So, All right, that is it. Thank you all for being here and tuning in and giving us love and sharing us. And
Have a wonderful Tuesday evening.
leave us a review. Share it with somebody that might benefit from this too. Y'all have a good one.